Thank you, Madam President and members. I rise today to present SB 1137, which will protect the public health of our frontline communities by mandating a 3,200-foot health and safety buffer zone between new and reworked oil and gas wells and sensitive land uses. Sensitive land uses are hospitals, daycares, schools, universities, nursing home facilities. That's what we're asking here. We know now that 2 million Californians currently live within 3,200 feet of an existing oil well. And over 300,000 people in California are living proximity between 600 feet and 700 feet. This is a public health crisis, my friends. We've been here before. It's a long-standing and glaring example of environmental racism. Research shows that, of course, that people of color, Black, brown, Indigenous people, suffer the greatest consequences of this toxic proximity, as these are the same communities that have oil production in their backyards. At a time when oil companies are making record profits on the backs of so many workers, fueling extreme fires, massive floods, and debilitating heat and drought, our state must take action now. And we know that the California Council on Science and Technology reviewed existing scientific studies and determined that, from a public health perspective, the most significant exposures to toxic air contaminants occur within 1/2 mile of a well, and recommended that the state of California develop science-backed, not politically motivated, backed setback requirements for wells to limit exposures. While CalGEM's own public health researchers have determined that there is no safe distance from oil and gas wells for humans, 3,200 feet will avoid some of the worst exposure and harm to our Californians. So it's time that we do that now. Now, there are a lot of folks that have been talking about oil production and that somehow this SB 1137 will somehow allow more foreign oil to come in, and that's just not true. It's an uninformed, unrelated argument. We're not going to do that. This is 1/10 is the trajectory of the impact that it would have on California domestic oil. And we've talked to our friends in the trades as well. There are about 10,000 jobs statewide that would be impacted here. But we also know, too, that we need to get something done. This has been 2 years in the making in a regulatory process from CalGEM. There have been numerous community meetings and people that have really pleaded with so many of us to ensure that we get this done. And so that I'm asking you to vote aye on SB 1137. In addition, this passed the Assembly floor with 46 votes. 46 votes. It's something that we can do, and I know we can do in terms of the larger climate discussions, but it's something that we must do for our community members, wherever you live, wherever you represent in the state of California. So with that, I ask for your aye vote.